And of course, as soon as I finish all the other weapons for Season 4, they introduce more in this, the End is Nigh update, currently in alpha. So, we got 3 new weapons introduced, all based around curses, which is a lot of fun. Misericorde, Anathema, and then there's also down here Indulgence. I mean, I guess you get cursed by the gods, so it only makes sense that we're getting religious items here, right? And since all of these are based around getting cursed, there's no real good one to start with, so I suppose let's take Misericorde. Why not? And then also, in this update, we're getting more heads. I haven't really done too much with the Bobby head since it was first introduced into the game, but now that you can just kind of choose that it randomizes each level, that's going to make it a lot easier for me. So let's start this one out. Of course, it has to be the curse-based update, because one of the weapons I never really did anything with was the curse sword, for obvious reasons. And then with 3 new items, I'm not getting away from this one, right? Well, I mean, taking out the damned aspect might be a good idea. Maybe? But I don't know. I'm going to at least try it normal, well, 5-cell mode, as normal as that could possibly be, before I start really going into that. And of course I'm going to be using these all as my primary weapon, even though they are very clearly not supposed to be used like that. And I think this was survival and... No, it's tactics and brutality. Tactics and brutality melee weapon. Well, what's the moveset look like? Ah, okay. Is it... shoots an arrow up in front. Okay, so no, it's just, you know, pound and nail in. Also, some pretty clear movement forward whenever you use this weapon. Yes, this is the alpha version, which means that I'm using the experimental save file, and that means that for the most part, everything is kind of reset as if it were a new save file. I mean, sort of reset. It's weird how it works, where experimental save files in the alpha version give you everything immediately. However, give you everything immediately. However, also do, of course... Man, this is gonna be rough. But also do, like, keep all of the events, What? Well, there are also, like, 3 new enemies introduced here, too, of which they all have a lot of, you know, real fun sort of curse-related gimmicks, too. I think, at least from looking at the patch notes, the basic thing was that one of them just doesn't deal any damage, but does deal curses. One of them... Oof. One of them... Well, like... also, like, it only kills you if you have above 50 curse or something like that. Here, was it you, the one that doesn't deal damage? No, I think it just, like, irritates you or something, and then if you kill it, you get 3 curse or something like that. Well, this one's gonna be rough. All these are gonna be rough, because, of course, you know, reworking curses did not actually involve, oh, let's say, removing the instant death sort of aspect of the curse. All it did was just result in you, you know, getting a lot more curses. Which, I mean, alright, sure. Look, here's the thing. I've generally been avoiding using curses, especially in the later part of, like, the season here, the Season 4 type of showcase runs, all that sort of stuff, because curses are hard to deal with, especially on 5-cell mode. You gotta fight so many enemies, after all. And, you know, even more than that, they keep continuously spawning in, turning into elites, all that sort of good stuff. So, getting cursed is generally a bad idea. And yet, here it is, where if you're going to be using these weapons, you can't avoid it. At least unlike the curse sword, you're not always cursed, I suppose, which makes a bit of a difference. I don't know, I think the way that I'm going to look at this is that if I am trying to, I don't know, yeesh. If I am dying really early on, I might instead start to use some of the other weapons. I don't know, because third type of enemy introduced here. Good. I think this one, if I remember correctly, just shoots out like curse bullets, but then also has a melee attack in case, you know, you did get too close. So no damage yet again, but it deals curses, which is honestly probably more difficult to deal with in some ways. I mean, it's always so stressful to get cursed as it is, but I mean, I guess I'm gonna be learning to live with that now, right? Well, this is still very much an alpha. Could be something where they maybe make it so that you don't instantly die on taking damage being cursed eventually, and just, I don't know, after having more than 10 curse or something, starts to become more of a thing. As it is, it doesn't seem like it's going to be easy regardless. So I am, you know, one of the better ideas probably with using this weapon is to not actually use, well, it's a good thing I wasn't cursed at that point in time, is to not actually use, you know, the proper weapon itself, and just kind of instead focus on using some of my secondary weapons, and only really, you know, start fighting things if I know that I am going to be able to kill them with this weapon, but also, it's probably fine. Okay. I don't know. Regardless, it's not. None of this is gonna be easy. That's the real takeaway here. That's the start and end. Once again, it's a good thing that I wasn't cursed there. Yeah, and there, that guy deals no damage. Does curse me 3 times with that. Okay. All right. Yeah, curses you on hit, and then. Curses you on hit, and then the kills you instantly with a hit at 50 curse, which is a lot of curse. Oh, this is gonna be rough. All right, so what are we doing here? What's even like? I guess I'll go Promenade. If I'm gonna be dealing with a lot of this, at least unlike the curse sword, it's not always curse. It's just kind of off and on curses, right? And that means that I don't have to necessarily take no damage. It's just when I'm going into a risky area, just focus on killing things without the main hand, right? Still though, kind of interesting at this point in time. It is just, yeah, it's a 2-hit combo. Put the nail in and then pound the nail. Good stuff. Yes. I've already talked to you many a time before. It's just experimental, alpha, etc. Also a few new mutations here too. Demon Strength. Definitely going to be pretty good if I do end up doing anything with a cursed sword, but also any of these weapons, of course. Damned Vigor. By fatal damage, I don't know if this means, if that is, I don't know if that is also going to work while, you know, curse? Probably? It's introducing the curse update, right? Who knows? Infinite charges curses you 20 times you use it. Honestly, seems really good. But let's take Demonic Strength. Probably just end up taking all of these, given the weapon that I'm using here. Infinite flask charges, but it curses you each time. Honestly, really not that bad. I mean, it's going to be pretty bad in like a boss fight, for example, but in just a regular biome, I think it's easy enough to just play very cautiously, not take too much damage or anything like that, right? All right. And there, I already died. Well, we all saw that coming, of course, but I still gave it a try anyway. This one's going to be rough. All right, maybe I will go try out like Anathema and Indulgence there. Or at the very least, maybe just like kind of focus on looking for them in the run. It's kind of hard to say. Maybe I will also just go take the one that will save me for one hit here. Also, just generally a good idea, maybe Legendary Ice Armor could work out pretty well in this case. As it is, it's gonna be rough regardless. All right, here. Let's actually have you hit me with a curse bullet. Let's see exactly what this does. Yep, okay, just like 5 curse. There you go. Simple as. The only thing is that, you know, I'm already getting so cursed anyway. It doesn't matter. So, right. I'll take as much curse as you feel like giving me. Oh my god. Well, this is fine though. I mean, this weapon does seem to deal decent damage. Is it like enough to critical hits on less than 50%? So kind of like a much, much, much more dangerous Hayabusa gauntlet to use, right? That's at least what I'm looking at right now. And once again, I'm not even going to worry about... I'm not even going to worry about trying to deal with... we deal with like the small curse guys, given that... Oh. Does home in pretty well. Like the Noita curse bullet guys here at this rate. Alright. And come on now, just like hit him. That's all I require here. Okay. Oh, and there is nothing going on in here now, is there? Good, I wanted that. That's what I wanted. Great, and I also think that enemy probably just jumps right into your attacks, which is a lot of fun too. Oh yeah, what is Indulgence? I want to go see that real quick. What does that actually work with? Taking a look right now. It is Brutality Survival. Okay. Then Anathema was Survival Tactics. All right. Should be pretty easy then to find if I'm trying to look for them. Well, I don't know. It's like I say that as if... Like, yeah, sure, why not? No, it's definitely not going to be easy to find at all. Oh, wait, there it is. Generates a shield when used. Probably pretty good with a weapon like that. Yeah, if I was going to say anything. Yep, and I think I have currently gotten to a point with the curse that I am not going to be able to get rid of it at this rate. Okay. Unless I just manage to kill an awful lot of... Unless I manage to kill an awful lot of rats at this rate. No, I'm going to give this... Here. Come and find me here. Yep. Alright. And then just get this on. Mostly it's the secondary attack. Stuff like that lightning dealio. Which I think is really going to result in me taking a lot of damage, as it were. So... maybe make sure that I have the shield up at least for that minimum. Hey, let's see if I can go and grab Indulgence here. See how that works. See how it goes. See if I can't manage to not die when attempting to use it. Not that it really matters. I mean, I know that weapon does scale up, of course, with the amount of curse that I have, so... it's probably a good idea to get cursed, right? This is my new thought process. I'm just going to fully and completely embrace getting cursed. It's definitely going to work out well for me. I don't even know why I'm keeping the food around here at this rate. It's like, do I really think that I'm going to be able to use that? I won't. I won't be able to use it. Okay. Hey, if I get enough stats, just kill everything in one hit or so, right? And then it's not even going to be a problem. See, again, this is the level of thought process that I'm going with right now. Yeah. Alright, just sell everything here. Maybe I'll be able to get enough money. I need to, what is it? 8,000? Which, yeah, that should do it. Okay, let's see how old Indulgence works. Wait, it's just right over here. Interesting icon. Need to actually have enemies on screen. Okay. I thought so, but, you know, also... hey. Maybe it'll still do something. I mean, after all, it's just crack the sky, it seems. Everybody's favorite Binding of Isaac item. Vengeful Light, critical damage if you're not cursed. How much critical damage? It doesn't say. Purge 3 stacks, curse instead of 1. So, I mean, hey, you know, it gets rid of extra curse and all that sort of stuff. But is it going to be enough? Maybe against, like, the little mushroom boy guys. Hard to say. I mean, I suppose I'll be finding out very soon, because I'm just going to go into an area where I know there's going to be a lot of very, you know, killable in one hit enemies here. Purges 3 stacks of curse. I kind of hope they introduce more stuff with that. More stuff like that with this update than in this case. Because I would really be okay with seeing a little bit more stuff to get rid of the curse if we're going to be cursing you all the time here then. Don't actually change the one-hit kill mechanic, but do introduce a lot more ways to get cursed, right? Alright, let's try Damned Vigor. I mean, if this actually does work when I'm cursed, I can probably kill, you know, a bunch more enemies. Usually if something hits me, I am seconds away from killing it anyway, right? So all I need to do is just not get hit multiple times. Forehead. Hey, it's me. Now the thing is, though, killing that also did give me more curse, so what does that even mean for me? The answer is, I don't know. Well, hey, I mean, you know, the funny thing is that on 5-cell mode, this is actually going to be pretty... Oh, it does have a very slight little bit of... time to use. Okay, needs to have line of sight. Kind of saw that coming, but still. Also, just real quick, what else we got going on here? Looking for an upgrade for the weapon for the most part here, but it doesn't look like that's going to happen. Also, what does it even mean to be getting off stats at this point in time? I might as well just, like, skip it at this rate. And there you go. Curse lifted. Well, does seem like a good combination for either of these items, Anathema or a Misericorde. Oh, great. Just let me get a bunch of curse going on here before we continue. Well, hey, I mean, the thing is, in a large group of enemies, of which I am probably going to be encountering that sooner than later. Alright. Yeah, works better if you're not cursed, of course. And yet, being cursed also still does, you know, come on. There you go. Okay, Indulgence doesn't seem too bad. I feel like I'm having a decent time with this item thus far. Okay. I see. Apparently being shielded also protects you from God's wrath, so, you know, that's fun. Just by itself, too. There we go. Alright. Well, I'm not cursed. Now I'm cursed again. I'm very cursed, as it turns out. This is gonna be a rough update. Rough bunch of items to use, isn't it? Well, definitely the other thing is, of course, gonna be really having to watch out for getting any sort of area with a lot of traps inside of it, right? Alright, well, that's a good amount of curse gone. But it's not everything is the problem. No, you don't. And there's a curse gone again. Hey, you do get to hear the little musical cue every time that happens, which is pretty fun. Sort of. Another thing that they might end up changing for the update a little bit later, right? Who knows? Who knows with something like this? I feel like this one is going to go through a lot of changes as the alpha continues on, right? Malaise tier increasing is good. Also, this is also good. This is a good thing that I just did. Good enough! What does it matter with the amount of times I'm getting cursed here, right? It's just like... Hey, wait a second. Why didn't I hit both of them? Shouldn't that be hitting both? Or yeah, no, it only calls down. Right, based on the amount of curse that you have, it calls down more or less. So, like, it does do a little bit of AoE, just a little bit though. So, something to keep in mind. Here, let's try and take you out right now. And same thing here. Oi! I mean, it's just, you know, just be careful, right? That's the big difference with this weapon, I think. All right. Oh, you just like... Okay. And the thing is, actually, the whole throw out a bomb there is kind of working in my favor, given the way this is going. All right, well, you know, I realize right now there's no real easy way to get down there, so I'm not really going to worry too much about trying to get this to work for me. Arch! This is an extremely frightening area that I found myself in. Anyway, please give me one moment. Good. You too. Oh, you know what? Let's not even, like, put myself at a lot of risk here, as it were. All right. There is one more... Ugh. There is one more stat to go and get. And then I guess I might as well go get cursed yet again by going into the area with the cursed chest. Cursed is, of course, the big theme of this episode, right? I don't mean like the next couple episodes at this rate. Oy, yeah. It's the sort of thing where I'm just like, I don't want to use my weapons. Because it just puts me at that much more risk, right? So I might as well just not do that. All right. Send me over to the next area. Let's see how this continues going. Because, of course, the problem is that as soon as I get into a boss fight, it's going to be bad. It's not going to be good. I'm not going to be able to... Oh, perfectly clear one biome. Well, yeah, of course. Also, I do see that it does look like my... I did turn that on, right? Yeah, enable random head. Randomize the head on each level. I guess that's not working right now. Ah, well. But hey, that's how you unlock one of them, I suppose. No surprise there. Also, one that thought I would probably be able to get pretty quickly. Extra damage, sure. I mean, I guess I'll just go with all three of these at this rate. Although the third one, the one that just gives you, you know, extra flash, infinite flask charges at the cost of being cursed, seems pretty self-explanatory, right? Ooh, fun. Killing deck. I mean, I do like killing deck, and I would definitely use it right now, but I mean, that's not really the run now, is it? Yes. Again, still treats it as though it were a new save file. Yeah, I'm not going to be able to get rid of the amount of curse that I have now. Although Indulgence might allow that a little bit. Oof, I don't like this situation that I found myself in, but it's just, you know, at the same time. Get out of here, you. Okay, that actually did manage to hit two at once. No, you don't. No, you don't. Hey. There you go. I'm getting a good feel for how much I need to hit an enemy so that it actually is killed by Indulgence and everything like that. It's just, ugh. But yeah, 50% health. It's just like, this is definitely one of these items that you kind of plan on being a finisher. Oh my god, incredible superstar. This is, of course, everyone's favorite area to go into whilst being cursed. I don't think that killing minions counts for curse. I mean, it hasn't. Why would I think it would? And now, while I got ice armor on, it's just like, you know, getting the power pellet in. Oh my god. Yeah. No, you don't. In fact, you know what? No, you don't. Oh, it's like getting the power pellet in Pac-Man, right? Just go to town, right? Aye. There's that. At least I'm starting to work through the curse slightly. Slightly. Now I'm back up at 10 curse. Good stuff. I didn't even get anything there. But at least I'm starting to deal enough damage that it's not really making too much of a difference as it is. No, you don't. Ah, I didn't get it. Great, now I'm going to have to deal with that. Hi, everybody. It's me, Dr. Inferno Firebird, here with another sweet gameplay of The Dead in Cells. Oh, one of my favorite indie games to come out in many years. I hope it's the same for you. All right. I'm just like, I don't know how to approach this one. I think the answer is I'm going to approach it by getting ice armor. No, you don't. Okay. Well, I mean, I do have the stuff required not to get killed by everything. For now. And there you go. All right. Just taking this one easy. Nice and sleazy. I'm going to try and... Ah, here you are. Here I am. Nope. And Rat also goes down quickly because, you know, it's kind of a little bit less important of an enemy, just period. Ah, dang it. I was kind of hoping. Oh, and of course... Well, did get hit there, but... Okay. Once again, nice and sleazy. Oh, I don't like this. All right, that takes care of that then. Get the bleed in there at the same time, too. Get everything else in here as well. Oh, yeah, of course. We're really making this nice and sleazy. But also easy, but also sleazy. Yeah, whatever, just give it to me. And you know what? You! Yeah, take that. It's a call down, crack the sky. It's just crack the sky. Oh, this is... This one's rough. Yo, I'm not gonna lie here. This one's rough. Okay. Ah! Ah! Please. Indulgence does seem like almost a must-take sort of thing for this one. Just because it is... I can't believe you do this to me. That's why you get... That's why you get the hammer. Or at least you would, and it'd already disappear. None of this is going well. Well, except for them just jumping down. But that's, you know, more funny than actually helpful for me. Okay, 2 more. Maybe I can just indulgence my way to... Oh, fun. Indulgence my way to being able to get out of this mess. Yep, that works. And I indulgenced my way to getting out of this mess. All I had to... Ah, great. Well, so much for indulgencing my way to etc., so on. Nice and sleazy. Oh, that wasn't quite enough? Oh, you're just making this one harder on me, aren't you? Ice armor, though, also a very good choice for this one, I want to say. There's that. Like I said, I'm starting to get a good idea of exactly how many times I had to hit an enemy before indulgence actually works here. Oy. There you go. And now, yeah, now I can go in with impunity, sort of. God, No, not quite. Nope. Well, that's enough. Oh, invisible. That actually would be given. No. Well, I've already deleted it, so you know, whatever. It doesn't matter. But still, though, stop that. Get out of here, you. I'm just gonna keep indulgencing until I win here at this rate, right? No, you don't. I know how parries work. What the? Get that out of there. I'm not going to get hit by that bullet. That would be dumb and bad. Okay. God. This is a rough one. Yeah. Well, here's the thing. I'm already at the end of this area, so I'm just going to go. You can't stop me. No one can stop me now. The morass? No. Well, that would probably stop me, but I'm just gonna go. I'm just gonna go. Well, I got out of there literally unscathed and figuratively. But more importantly, literally. So, Jesus, this is rough. Hey. You know, okay, so here's the thing. I was saying it's just like, what am I gonna need Cursed Flask for? I don't need to heal. Or not that. Let me remember the right button. There we go. No more malaise. Good times. Just keep my malaise down real easy at this rate. I mean, it will. Factually. And then just gotta, you know, indulgence my way into winning. Until winning is what I said. Oh, okay. Right, alright. Hey, pretty good damage at least. Yeah, I mean, I'll actually be able to, you know, because I get the full the light beams coming down here every time I use this, I will actually be able to kind of like clear my way through this pretty quick. I also got decent stats and everything, so, you know, nearly 10 coming into the area here. Yeah, no, I think this won't even be as bad as it might look. No, I'm not gonna lie, it looks pretty bad. It's like, hey, the damage is even going pretty good though. I feel like it's, I mean, it's of course because of the one. Okay. It's of course because of the one mutation I have. It's like if you are willing to get cursed, which, you know, I am. All right, you can really get a lot more damage. Wow, actually. Bonus increase by 2%. Infinite flask charges at the cost of getting cursed. I mean, bosses do have a damage cap. You can only deal, what is it, 10% per hit? But all you need to do is just go get a weapon that fires really fast. Hell, just go get like a quick bow or something and get yourself doing 10,000% damage, right? Now, I'm not going to do that. I feel like it definitely is good. It doesn't say, but I'm actually gonna look real quick at the Steam page. Does it say that it? What is the actual cap here? Misericorde, sore loser, can't hurt you, but it's super clingy and annoying. I've seen. Kill, get cursed 3 times. Last. Demonic strength increases 30% if you're cursed. Bonuses increase by 1% per curse stack that you have. Cursed sword counts as 1 stack for the effect. No special bonus, just cap. It doesn't say cap. Well, look forward to that in the next update because they're gonna cap that. You're not gonna be able to go through, take out the sonic crossbow or something, and then just absolutely obliterate. This is a bad idea to go into. Just absolutely obliterate every boss before they can attack you. I mean, that's an easy way, I suppose, to get perfect fights. But yeah, it's like that. I didn't think that was gonna be a thing. It'll probably cap out about like a 100% damage or something. Ah, you know what? I got ice armor up. Surely it's not going to be that bad. Not quite. And then move over here. Make sure I'm not getting hit by that, please. Alright. Still, though, it's like it is a noticeable amount of damage even right now. So that's why it's like I was sort of wondering about that. But yeah, there's no way. I mean, look, getting cursed is risky, but if you play it like this, and especially if you're using good indulgence, especially if you've got some good indulgence usage going on here, you can pretty well manage the curse. You just need a very particular sort of build, I feel like, to make this work. Which, as of right now, I feel like it's working. Right? I mean, even like indulgence is doing some pretty good work here. So ice armor, though. Ice armor is the curse protection, perfect fight protection, all that sort of stuff. It's like no surprise that here saw an enemy spawn in down there. No, don't wanna step up to this one. That's fine. That's fine. Oh, yeah. I mean, there's got to just be a point where it's like you don't want to continue to have people benefit from getting cursed over and over, right? That sort of thing. Like, there's a point where you want to put a stop to that. As it is, though. Yeah, they made sure Indulgence had a cap. But it seems like the extra damage doesn't. But then again, I'm not really bumping up against it anyway, I'm sure. Probably 50 for 100%. That would be what I would say a reasonable amount of extra bonus damage to get is. Ah! Oh, damn vigor! Alright, so that does work with that then. Good to know. I am actually happy to see that it's like, hey, there is a curse protection type of thing then that exists. Haven't had to use it up until this very point, but, you know, working just not fast enough, as it were. But at the same time, too, good to know. Obviously going to be completely useless in boss fights and whatnot, but I see. Do that real quick. Didn't get the Thorny, though. 10-second cooldown ain't too bad, by the way, for Indulgence. Seems like it's pretty powerful, provided that you're willing to get cursed, but still. There you go. All right. All the way down to 20, baby. That's all you need. Like, I don't want to... I feel like it's not a great idea to try and mess around with you too much without, you know, the right stuff here. As it is, though, it's funny. It just sort of feels like every time an enemy starts to spawn in, I just kind of zap it with my cool beams of light. Cursed version of the Giant's Giant Fist. Which, you know, hey, I'm not going to say no to. I'm going to deal with that here. Really? I'm just going to make absolutely sure that I'm not about to make any mistake hitting him with a hammer. Ooh! Ooh, that was close. I thought I would have been able to zap him there, and no such luck. Ice Bomb. Pretty good, obviously, but, you know, I sort of have a thing that I'm doing as of right now. Oh, we're actually almost down to no Kois. Which I am okay with, needless to say. There you go. Curse lifted, baby! That's all it takes. Curse lifted again. That's also all it takes. Sort of. Just keep hitting everything right now, right? Oh, great. Yeah, also, don't forget about that. All right, all right. Okay. Really, that wasn't enough. There you go. That's enough. That's what I call enough. Oh, man. It is a stressful run, needless to say, playing around with the fun curse items, but... Alright. No, not quite enough. Well, that is... I don't like it. It's too difficult. This video game here. Well, I guess it's going to be the Misericorde and Indulgence showcase here at this rate. Good. This is actually like a weapon where having the throws out grenade is not even like too bad. Well, I'm not even going to use it because I kind of need this combo of stuff to make sure that things function properly. That this whole run actually works. And it's like, works is maybe putting it a bit... yeah, we've seen it before. Works is maybe putting it a bit... maybe laying on that a little bit too thick. Is that the word that I want to say? Giving it too much credit? How about that? That word works a lot better. Because it is definitely the sort of thing that is hanging on just barely right now in terms of actually functioning. Still, though, it's a fun combo of stuff. The old, get that fun jankiness when you first get a new alpha introduced, everything like that. So, there's that. If you want to go play around with seeing if there's no cap on the damage increase, be my guest. Me? I'm not going to worry too much about that for right now. It's a good combo, isn't it? For this weapon that's supposed to get criticals after you get down to 50% damage, but I mean, you know, what can I say? It's like... I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die, you understand. At least I'm like one-shotting things for the time being, so... Right, curse lifted for you. Are you kidding me? Oh, God, you are hurting me on a personal and spiritual level. I tried to get the parry there, but it just didn't, it didn't do. Now, is there a cooldown for this? 1 health, the effect disappears after you get hit while under it, and you instantly die without any sort of protection available. No, not really. I mean, all you gotta do is just not get hit twice in a row, forehead. And then just, you know, go and take alienation with this, and you'll pretty much have a full health forever, as long as there are enemies that exist. So, not bosses, basically. No bosses are gonna work with this. So, well, I mean, I suppose you could maybe get it. There are a few bosses that, of course, do... Really? There are a few bosses that, of course, do a little bit of summoning of ads, but not enough to really be consistent or good. Not enough to really work at all for those purposes, I would say. I mean, I guess I do kind of use the health, what with the, you know, the way everything functions here. Still, though, it's frightening either way. Then, hey, 15 stats, first area, I'm feeling good. Definitely a lot of subject to change things going on here, right? There, you know what, give that to me. Make sure that I'm kind of at a... Potion charges not really going to matter too much now, are they? Alright. Here, take that. Does deal critical damage when not cursed after all. Oh, you know what, whatever, I'm not even going to worry about it. It's not worth it. Hey, idiot. Get beamed of light. God. Ugh. Wog. Once again, get beamed of light. Ahaha. Okay, so. The amount of things that are currently happening here. Alright, enough of this. Get wrecked. Now then, I feel like somebody's about to get a beam of light on their face. They didn't die to the biters. They died to the biters. Well, good enough. Whatever. I'm not going to argue. Really. I have one curse here. It's one more than I want to have. But, you know, what am I going to do about this, eh? Well, I mean, start to zap things with beams of light, of course. Observe. Anyway, there's also another curse chest down here, too, which, you know, hey, big surprise. I'm going to get cursed. I'm getting cursed here. Hey, I'm getting cursed over here. All right, well. Hey, they're cursing me over here. Hey, guys, watch this. Cool, huh? Oh, actually, really not a bad item at all. Sweet blob, biters. Oh, summoning enough biters, I'm guessing. Something like that. Well, look, as much as I do love Poyo Power, it is a favorite, of course. It is a favorite, but at the same time, it's like, you know. Get out of here, you. You too. Okay. And then as for everything else, I'm going to deal with curse like that, and then I'm going to leave. Because, you know, we don't really need to hang around here anymore. All right. There you go. First boss, everybody, on my stupid, not quite cursed, but also pretty much cursed run. More or less cursed run. Well, hey, at least I gave you something to survive taking a curse damage for once. Only took the entire game. 6 years, 7 years almost. 6 years. 2017. Oh, okay. Let's do it. Hello, it's me. Are you ready to probably kill me on this time? Well, here, I mean, you know. This is dumb. But it is what I'm doing. Well, think about it like this. Every time I take the hammer to him, I do get more damage, which is pretty cool. And we'll lose out on the critical and everything. Roll. Just think about it like getting buffed, right? Alright, that's how I think of it. Okay. Now do a jump so that I can... Oh, he's below 50% health. I know that now because I'm starting to deal critical damage. It's not bad. It's like also not great either, but you know, it ain't bad. Okay, fine. You want to be like that? And you do. I can clearly see that as right now. I'm gonna wait until my ice armor gets back up. I took this for good reason, you know. Can clearly knock him out of attacks here too. There you go. Good stuff. Flawless torch. Flawlessly crush every boss there is. Yeah, no surprise on that one, which, I mean, I'm very close to getting. Still got a few, though, left. Like, yo, those servants. The servant fights are just... oof, too much. But yeah, no surprise there that that's one of the heads you can get then. Oi. I'm sure it's going to be everything. Flawless everything, right? And they would take damage during an entire run and stuff like that. But, we'll see, I suppose. Light speed, generates shield, And you know what? Here, let's go and get rid of at least a good chunk of my malaise. Maybe not all of it, but a good chunk of it. Infinite flask. Pretty powerful, clearly. I mean, I will say that it's like... these do seem to be rather powerful as long as you're willing to deal with being cursed. Which... are you? You interested? You think that's gonna work? I don't know. I think it's gonna result in me dying more often than not. Okay, enough of that. Once again, it's just like, yeah, making sure that I have this on. Now I feel like I'm confident. You know what? In fact, there you go. See, now that's the sort of stuff that you use Indulgence for. Yeah. There, like getting rid of most of my curse immediately right now. Which is good, because, I mean, you know, I knew that there were a lot of... Okay. I knew that there were a lot, of course, of enemies in here that I could use this sort of thing on. Yeah, get up here. Get up here and get lit. All right. 15, starting to do it. No, not quite. Here, you know what? You two. I meant to do that, and I'm still gonna keep the killing deck because I think killing deck is fun and interesting, and a cool item. All right then. Already down to 9. Curse, Cois. Wonder if Indulgence is gonna be changed up, because this does seem pretty powerful, but at the same time, curse. So, you know, what do you really say about that? Aside from, hey, dog, you get cursed for using... You get cursed with this. Oh. Right, only actually works with 1 as of right now because of... There we go! Curse gone. Yeah, it's like, someone's 1 additional raid, not cursed. Yeah, there's nothing that, like, curses you with this item. I don't know why I originally thought that Indulgence did curse you. It doesn't. So yeah, I don't know. Feels like it's just a decent item akin to the giant guy. Akin to the giant's whistle, for example. Although it does still have to have a line o' sight, I suppose. Which does which does make a difference. Also, with all this of the curse guys, and while this of the curse guys I'm noticing outside of the first area, why, it's as if they wanted to showcase the new guys in the first part here. Well, I don't know, maybe. I don't know if they would do something like that. Reminds me of like Binding of Isaac, when Wrath of the Lamb first came out. It was, they made it specifically so that you had a higher chance of getting the new items before getting like base game items, just to kind of like show them off. And that was just like an explicit part of the game. Actually, I don't know how explicit it was. I don't really remember anybody. That was like a thing that they talked about later. Oh, that'll work. All you gotta do is just not panic, right? Right? Yes. Okay. Still though, I feel like that one is gonna be changed. This is like, sort of like disengagement that I feel is probably going to be changed, right? Because that is a pretty hefty sort of... Oh, great. Hey, you! Get off of my cloud. Good enough, I suppose. I guess it doesn't work on invisible enemies. Let's see, you can literally hide from God's sight and God's wrath. Imagine that. Get lighted. Ow, hey, hey! You're not supposed to be the one thing that actually deals damage to me in this run. Well, one of the few things at the very least. Certainly things have, thanks to my cool mutation here. Not gonna lie though, it's working out pretty well, all things considered. Now, how's actually Misericorde? Well, I don't know about. Well, I mean, you know, it's like, hey, well, I mean, it's that entire thing, right? Certainly, Indulgence, I think, is a fantastic item. Definitely a take all the time sort of thing. Misericorde, I don't know if it necessarily has enough upsides to work with the whole downside is the problem. That's at least what I'm looking at as of right now. Whereas, like, yeah, Indulgence is just all upsides. So, you know. There's that. Ugh. Maybe if you just have, like, a very powerful sort of secondary weapon and then you just sort of go in for the kill with Misericorde, or when you have... Oh, jeez, this is... Okay, well, actually, that worked out. I was sort of thinking that it's like, oh, man, I don't know if I want to with the thing here. Oh, but actually, it was totally okay. So, didn't even matter, as it turns out. No surprise, though, when I first saw, like, hey, items that curse you when you use it. I'm going to use a lot of the ice armor then in that case. That was the plan, at least, you know, with the curse sword and everything like that, which I was thinking about doing. I was really giving it some real consideration. But at the same time here... Okay, well, I mean... The fun thing is that darkness, if you go into the Sepulchre, which I'm about to, doesn't actually kill you if you're cursed. One of the few things you can take damage from and not die. So there's Undying Shores. I don't know about that one. Let's go down here instead. Give it the old try. Do definitely think that there's going to be some change-ups in the actual ways a lot of this stuff ends up working. By the way, do I need to unlock anything? I don't know if the heads are just automatically unlocked or what, but yeah, should be fine. All right, Forgotten Sepulchre. I'm feeling good. I'm feeling like this is a winnable run. All right, I think it's possible. Or, well, really even probable that I'm going to win this at this rate. That's going a bit far. I feel like next to boss, I can take out the concierge pretty well. I don't know about, like, any other boss. No, you don't. Ah! In fact, I might be dying right now at this rate. There you go. And there's that with the curse lifted right there. I mean, it's like, yeah. I'm saying pretty probable because that's how I would feel if this was a... If it was, you know what? Let's go in here, but also more specifically. There you go. I got infinite stuff, right? So I got infinite flask charges. Oh, great. This is what I wanted. Actually, that was okay. You know what? I rescind my sarcasm. Sarcasm rescinded. 2, 1. There you go. And that's how you do it, baby. That's how you make the big hits happen. Look, in any other run, this would definitely be like a win already, I feel like. It's just, this is a very stupid run, is the thing. Which is why I'm just like, you know what, maybe not. Still, though, there's, you know, one of the things that I always was taking an awful lot prior to this point was the combination of alienation and acceptance. And I do feel like infinite flask charges, as long as you won't get cursed 20 times, sort of has that same type of thing going on there, right? There you go. Ice armor, top tier item, though, needless to say. I mean, even without, you know, getting cursed all the time, it still blocks an awful lot of damage. Right? But yeah. Oh, hey. Well, I'll do this. Ah, sure, what do you got in here? Oh, a pretty nice item, but once again, I do sort of need a very... Wow, that's even, like, good synergies there too. But I need a very particular sort of run to make this work, and I don't really know if I can deviate from the build. It's like it needs to be like this. And not else. All right. There you go. Oh, get rid of that curse, baby. That's what I want to see. Not being cursed. I'm a big fan. Take out that corpulent zombie also, please. And there. As long as I'm one-shotting everything right now, I am able to stay up with the basic stuff easy enough. Oh, it does make me wonder. It's just like Indulgence is a very unique type of thing. Can get rid of multiple stacks of curse at once in a very particular way, yes, but that is still a unique thing. Up until this point, it's always been pretty simple. One enemy, one stack of curse. And there's no deviation from that. No, you don't. No, you don't either. You too. Oh, jeez. Oh, jeez. It's a good thing that I'm not cursed right now. The funny thing is that if I was cursed there, that would have been horrendously bad. Except, thankfully, I was not cursed at that point in time, so taking poison damage did not instantly kill me. And when I say instantly kill me, I do mean instantly kill me, because I would have been... it would have gone right... The stacks of poison would have gone right through the mutation there, too. At least I think they would have. I don't know. Maybe they wouldn't. Let's keep doing that. All right. While fun, I mean, I don't really know if I want to go attack all those things right now. Still, that was kind of risky. It's just like, you know, throwing myself directly in front of the... the stuff over there. The knife thrower in the first place. Yeah, you know what? I'm actually okay with taking out them. They're one of the more annoying enemies to deal with, after all. No, you don't. Ah! Please. Just gonna start, like, running around here, if you don't mind, doing a bunch of different things. There you go. Yeah, you wanna do it? Let's do it. I'm willing to fight you. And by fight, I mean just, like, you know, absolutely clown on you. And Fortnite dance on your grave. You kids still do Fortnite dances, right? That's still a thing, right? Come on, you gotta tell me. Otherwise, it's entrapment. There we go. Obviously, if I take a damage while being cursed there, that's not... I'm not gonna be able to kill an enemy before I die. But yeah, it is looking like I'll at least get to the next boss. What boss do I want to go fight, though? I mean, there's two choices. Two choices exactly. Let's go over here first. I might as well clear out the entire area first. But, I mean, I could just go giant, fight him entirely with a shield. But I don't know if that's necessarily a great idea. Indulgence, you say? Oh, well, don't mind if I indulge myself taking that indulgence. Thank you very much. Pretty sure I've kind of covered everything else at this point in time, but I'm getting like the various shops and whatnot that are around here still. Also money that I apparently missed before, which is weird. But I mean, here we are. All right, then. Okay, so there is one more area around here leading over to that. But it also has a stat in it, which is kind of the most important thing right now. So, I guess I'll take an upgrade for this here, right? And then upgrade for the shield. Bloodthirsty shield is still a pretty good shield, but I don't know. I don't know if I want Alucard's shield. Not going to work out super well if I go for the giant specifically. So, instead, I'm just going to keep it like this, and we're just going to keep rolling in this way. Okay. And there you go. That's pretty much everything that I wanted to do, so I'm just going to leave. Just going to leave, and I'm going to be happy with how this one went for the most part. It's not bad. All right. Yeah. Yeah, no, nothing else I really need to go get here. Didn't even really look into what the legendary version of any of these weapons do. I'm guessing probably like 75% health for critical, but I don't know what they are. Well, they have changed up the legendary item, or legendary affixes a little bit in this update too. Most interesting one is that the emergency door now cannot be destroyed, except for by bosses, the one place that you'd want to for the legendary affix. Which is funny, but, you know, I don't know if that necessarily makes it a lot better. High cell mode, of course, does mean that enemies just teleport around the door, which means, you know, that entire thing. Anyway, I made sure to get myself cursed immediately for good measure. So, as far as I'm concerned, I'm already doing this about as well as I can. Okay, and I'm dead. Unless, no. I stood a little bit too close to the eyeball laser, as it turns out. Well, farther than I thought I was going to get. But then again, the ability to tank your way through one curse is... Well, I mean, it's something. Let's go real quick while I'm still going here. Go and check out some of the dumb heads. So I'm kind of curious as to what that looks like. Oh, although I can't set those right now because, yeah, everything's sort of reset at this point in time. Well, all right. We got Anathema next time, and definitely going to be another one that I end up taking out a lot of, taking out Indulgence for an awful lot.